Hello travelers, today is day 4 of the Carnival Miracle and we are at sea. Not really moving around much, but we're at sea. So I got up bright and early and did a whole bunch of filming, so I have everything for the ship tour, and at 9 o'clock I have the Dr. Seuss breakfast, which should be fun. It should be fun to see all the kids excited. And then later on today, I believe there's Build-A-Bear, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. There's also the disembarkation presentation I need to go to, and they're doing tea at 3 p.m. So I thought, well, I don't know that I've had tea on Carnival, so I thought I'd give that a try as well. And then tonight is Chef's Table, so I will have to get myself somewhat together for that. But in the meantime, it's casual time. And the ship is really rocking. So when the ship is rocking at the aft, this is a pretty noisy cabin. There's a fair amount of vibration. It's not constant, so if it's a problem for you, you might want to think about a different cabin, and you might not want to book in the aft. Not all ships are this way, but this one is, and this cabin has a fair amount of rattling going on too. And so, yeah, those are just kind of things to think about. We seem to be just kind of sitting here. I suspect we don't actually need a full sea day to go from Ensenada up to LA or Long Beach. But, you know, they've got to kill some time. So I think when I looked, there was no wake. So I'm kind of thinking we're just kind of sitting in the ocean. Killing time. And, yeah. So I have a busy day ahead of me, and of course tomorrow is disembarkation, and I will take you along for the whole thing. Let's go. Okay, so this is the pancakes. Is
that green eggs and ham?
And there's green eggs and ham. Look at your happy little smiley face. That's so cute.
All right, now look what's coming. We have the blood in the house. Happy birthday. There you go.
dying to tell you, you blow my mind. I don't know what to know yet.
Let's see what we got here. Smoked salmon, huh? Yes. What are they?
Peach scramble.
Scramble. Okay.
Take a picture.
There you go. Oh, don't they look pretty? Yes. Okay. This is apparently our table for Chef's table. And I'm not sure if he's our waiter or what, but they put a towel on him. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, that's so cute. Did he say what it was?
It's like a high heel.
These are so cute.
Sir?
No, I've realized, and I'm dying to tell you, you blow my mind. I don't know what to know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you, you blow my mind. I don't know what to know yet. No, I've realized.
Like it.
It's unusual.
Lobster and beef combination. But here we make one soup. What you have in the bowl, this is the lobster spare. On top of the lobster spare, you have a lobster and veal leather. On top, we have to put dehydrated onion soup.
That looks like an egg.
It does, doesn't it?
This onion powder you have to put on top of the soup.
Oh.
Onion salt?
Yes, this is the onion powder. On the side, you have a nice twist we make on board. There is the cherry tomato, pineapple head, and the parsley. So what you have to do, pressing this fire, mixing with this soup. Please enjoy this soup.
Okay.
Oh, he does want
Then
it
are we
broken.
done with this, or is this part of it?
Decoration.
Thank you.
So break it up.
Unless you want that.
Next we serve the lamb. Before you serve the lamb, you have to smoke this lamb. For smoking, we are using apple wood.
They're trying to light something.
It's marijuana infused.
Hello, travelers. It's the end of day 4, and I have to finish all my packing. I'm really close, really close. But yeah, there's a few more things I need to do. So I did, gosh, it's been a busy day. So I did do the Dr. Seuss breakfast. That was awesome. And I really recommend it, especially if you have kids. But if you're, you know, just kind of young at heart and really like the Dr. Seuss stuff and want to see the fun characters and the decor and everything, go for it. It was, I think, $10. I mean, come on, you can't get any easier than that, right? So then I was going to go to afternoon tea, and they don't list afternoon tea like they do on some other lines, you know, where they just kind of put it in the activities and everything. They only list it under the little food and drink section, and it's like 3 p.m. tea time. So I was like, well, I'll give it a try. And turned out I was in the wrong floor, so when I went to go and look at something else, I happened to go down a floor and found, oh, that was the right floor. And they were serving, so that was nice. Or I went up a floor, I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, they do a nice little afternoon tea, and it was tasty, and I was at a shared table and got to see a couple of kids have their first afternoon tea experience. They were fairly underwhelmed, but they liked the dessert things. So yeah, it was kind of funny though. Anyway, after that, came back to my room and got ready and did some packing, and then went off to Chef's Table. Chef's Table was amazing. It was really good. So we met at the Alchemy Bar, and there was a good group of us, and they set it up in the Frankenstein's Lab nightclub, the big long table there. And so we have a group picture of all of us, you know, and they had the ladies sit in the chairs and the men stand up behind them, and they gave us the picture at the end of the evening, and there's this big Frankenstein behind us all. It looks pretty funny. So yeah, it was just kind of odd to have Chef's Table in a nightclub with Frankenstein. But, you know, I can't say that I've ever had that before. The food was, all of it was excellent. There was just an awful lot of it. And of course, the very first, well, they started us out walking through the galley and having 3 different dishes there, 3 different little tiny appetizers there. And then after that, we all went into the nightclub and had a ton of other dishes there. But they started out with this luscious Parmesan bread. Everybody like dove into it. I mean, it was big. It was like a big old muffin type shape, right? And at the end, everyone's like, I wish I hadn't gone overboard on the bread. So that's my advice to you if you're doing Chef's Table. Don't go crazy on the bread, because you're going to need the room in your stomach. At the end, you know, me and several of the other guests that were around me were all like, I can only do 1 bite of the next dishes because I don't have any more room. So yeah, it was really good. And we had sea bass that was really tasty, and I think that was my favorite dish of all of them, was the sea bass. But there was also soup, and there was steak, and there was 2 different dessert courses, and just all kinds of food. Lots and lots of food, and it was all good. So now I have to get my bags fully ready and put them out in the hallway and get up at the horrible hour tomorrow and wander off the ship. I do have to fly up to Vancouver and get on another ship the day after. So I'll let you know what happens. Solo Sue signing off.